Welcome to the Global Insights, bringing you the latest news from around the world. The Alaska Highway, a ribbon of asphalt cutting through the rugged Yukon Territory, has long been a lifeline for the last frontier. It's a vital artery, carrying essential goods and connecting Alaska to the contiguous United States. But today, the usual hum of engines is replaced by an unsettling stillness. A convoy of trucks laden with groceries, fuel, and supplies destined for Anchorage and Fairbanks sits idle. The reason? A hastily erected toll booth manned by Canadian border agents. A sign displays the new Reality Economic Stabilization Tariff Response Act. The cost of passage? A hefty toll levied on every commercial vehicle crossing from British Columbia into the Yukon. This seemingly simple act of economic defiance has plunged the US and Canada into a trade war, with Alaska caught in the crossfire. The situation at the border is tense. Truckers, their faces etched with frustration and uncertainty, argue with the agents. Supplies dwindle. Businesses in Alaska feel the pinch as shelves begin to empty. The once seamless flow of goods across the border has hit a wall, a stark reminder of Alaska's precarious dependence on its southern neighbor. The standoff at the Yukon border is not an isolated incident. It's a symptom of a much larger conflict, a trade war brewing between the United States and Canada. At the heart of this dispute is a series of tariffs imposed by the Trump administration on Canadian goods, including steel, aluminum, and lumber. Canada, retaliating against what it views as unfair trade practices, has responded in kind, targeting American goods with its own set of tariffs. The Economic Stabilization Tariff Response Act, as it's officially known, is the brainchild of British Columbia's Premier, David Eby. The act, passed swiftly through the provincial legislature, empowers BC to impose tolls on commercial vehicles traveling between the lower 48 and Alaska. While Eby insists the tolls are necessary to offset the economic damage inflicted by Trump's tariffs, the move has been met with outrage from the White House. The tolls themselves are significant, adding hundreds, even thousands of dollars to the cost of transporting goods to Alaska. For businesses operating on thin margins, these added expenses are devastating. Many trucking companies, facing the prospect of operating at a loss, have been forced to raise their rates, passing the cost on to consumers. In Alaska, grocery prices have skyrocketed. Fuel is in short supply. The situation is becoming increasingly dire. The Toll Act, while presented as a response to Trump's tariffs, is also a strategic maneuver by Premier Eby. By leveraging BC's control over the Alaska Highway, Eby has effectively exposed a critical vulnerability in the U.S. economy, highlighting the interconnectedness of the two nations and the far-reaching consequences of protectionist trade policies. Alaska, separated from the contiguous United States by hundreds of miles of Canadian wilderness, is uniquely vulnerable to disruptions in trade. While over 90% of goods enter Alaska via seaports, the state relies heavily on trucking for the transport of time-sensitive and high-value items. The Alaska Highway, completed in 1942, is more than just a road. It's a lifeline, connecting Alaska's 730,000 residents to essential supplies. The tolls imposed by BC have thrown this lifeline into chaos. The flow of goods, once predictable and reliable, has become erratic and expensive. Supermarket shelves, once stocked with fresh produce and essential goods, are increasingly bare. Gas stations are rationing fuel. The situation has brought into sharp focus the precariousness of Alaska's supply chains and the state's dependence on its Canadian neighbor. The impact on Alaska's economy is already being felt. Businesses, struggling to cope with rising transportation costs, are being forced to lay off workers. Tourism, a vital sector of the Alaskan economy, has plummeted as potential visitors reconsider their travel plans. The Toll Act, intended to send a message to the Trump administration, has instead landed a heavy blow on the people of Alaska. The roots of the current trade dispute can be traced back to the Trump administration's America First trade policy. In 2024, citing national security concerns, Trump slapped tariffs on steel and aluminum imports from Canada, Mexico, and the European Union. These tariffs, met with immediate condemnation from U.S. allies, were just the beginning. In the months that followed, the Trump administration imposed additional tariffs on a range of Canadian goods, including lumber, dairy products, and automobiles. Canada, initially caught off guard by the aggression of its southern neighbor, responded with a calculated show of force. Prime Minister Mark Carney, who assumed office after Justin Trudeau's resignation in January, condemned Trump's tariffs as reckless and irresponsible, vowing to defend Canada's economic interests. In a series of retaliatory measures, Canada imposed its own tariffs on billions of dollars worth of American goods, from ketchup and bourbon to motorcycles and playing cards. The back-and-forth tariff battle, while presented by both sides as a defense of national interests, has done little to resolve the underlying trade imbalances. Instead, it has created an atmosphere of uncertainty and distrust, damaging the economies of both nations and threatening to unravel decades of economic integration. In 1977, a pivotal agreement was reached. This accord not only reshaped boundaries but also redefined relationships between nations. It was a time of intense negotiations, with each side striving to secure their interests, while maintaining a delicate balance of power. The agreement marked a significant turning point, laying the groundwork for future diplomatic efforts. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the complexities and the lasting impact of this historic accord. As tensions escalated, the rhetoric turned into a full-blown economic confrontation. Nations began to impose tariffs, sanctions, and other trade barriers, each move calculated to weaken the other side. This economic warfare spread across various sectors, affecting everything from technology to agriculture. The stakes were high, and the consequences potentially devastating. The economic impacts of this conflict were felt globally. Markets became volatile, and businesses faced unprecedented challenges. For ordinary citizens, the uncertainty grew, with job security and prices of goods becoming major concerns. The future, once predictable, now seemed shrouded in uncertainty, leaving many to wonder what tomorrow would bring. In the midst of the turmoil, Senator Sullivan proposed an unconventional solution. He suggested converting idle cruise ships into floating factories and farms. This, he argued, would create jobs and stabilize the economy. The proposal was met with mixed reactions, some seeing it as innovative, others as impractical. Yet, it sparked a broader conversation about resilience and adaptation in times of crisis. The future of North America's trade relationships hung in the balance. With new alliances forming and old ones being tested, the landscape of international trade was rapidly changing. Leaders faced the daunting task of navigating these shifts while ensuring the prosperity and security of their nations. The decisions made in these critical moments would shape the economic and political future of the continent for years to come. As North America stands at a crossroads, the path forward is uncharted but filled with possibilities. Governments, businesses, and citizens alike must adapt to new realities and seize emerging opportunities. In this era of uncertainty, innovation and resilience will be key to forging a prosperous future. The global landscape is more interconnected than ever, and North America must leverage its strengths to remain competitive. Whether it's investing in cutting-edge technologies, fostering sustainable practices, or strengthening regional alliances, the decisions made today will echo through the generations. The challenges are significant, but so too are the potential rewards. As the continent navigates this transformative period, the spirit of collaboration and forward-thinking will be essential. Together, North America can build a future that not only meets the demands of the present, but also anticipates the needs of tomorrow. In these times of change, one thing remains certain. The journey ahead will require bold vision and unwavering determination. The story of North America's trade and economic future is still being written, and every stakeholder has a role to play in crafting its next chapter. As we look towards the future, it becomes clear that the power of unity and collaboration will be the cornerstone of North America's success. In a world where global challenges and opportunities are increasingly interconnected, the ability to work together across borders, industries, and communities has never been more crucial. Governments must continue to engage in meaningful dialogue, breaking down barriers and fostering environments where innovation can thrive. Businesses, both large and small, have a pivotal role to play in driving economic growth and sustainability. By embracing new technologies and sustainable practices, they can create jobs, reduce environmental impact, and contribute to a more resilient economy. Citizens, too, are an integral part of this journey. Through active participation in their communities and support for policies that promote inclusivity and progress, individuals can help shape a future that benefits all. One shining example of this collaborative spirit is the recent North American Green Energy Initiative. By pooling resources and expertise, Canada, the United States, and Mexico are making significant strides towards a more sustainable and energy-efficient future. This initiative not only addresses climate change but also creates new economic opportunities and strengthens regional ties. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, the lessons of the past remind us that our greatest achievements come when we work together. The road ahead may be uncharted, but with unity and collaboration as our guiding principles, North America can overcome any obstacle and seize every opportunity. The future is bright, and it is ours to shape. Let us move forward with confidence, knowing that together, we can build a prosperous and sustainable future for generations to come. This is a placeholder script for Chapter 12. Add relevant content here. As we close this chapter, we stand at the precipice of a new era. The challenges we've faced have been monumental, but they have also paved the way for unprecedented opportunities. Looking forward, it is essential to envision a future where North America not only survives, but thrives. Imagine a world where the borders between our nations are bridges of innovation and progress, where the collaborative spirit of our governments, businesses, and citizens fuels a renaissance of technological advancements and sustainable practices. Picture cities powered by clean energy, economies flourishing through green jobs, and communities united by a shared commitment to a better world. In this vision for tomorrow, education plays a pivotal role. By investing in the minds of the next generation, we ensure that our future leaders are equipped with the knowledge and skills to navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world. By fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptability, we can turn challenges into opportunities and setbacks into comebacks. Moreover, the power of technology cannot be understated. From artificial intelligence to biotechnology, the innovations of today will be the cornerstones of tomorrow's prosperity. By embracing these advancements and integrating them into our societal framework, we can create a resilient and dynamic economy that benefits all. Lastly, let us not forget the importance of environmental stewardship. Our natural resources are finite, and their preservation is crucial for the sustainability of our future. By committing to practices that protect and rejuvenate our planet, we ensure that future generations inherit a world that is not only livable, but thriving. As we embark on this journey, let us carry forward the lessons of unity and collaboration. Let us be bold in our aspirations and steadfast in our commitments. Together, we can build a future that is not only prosperous but also just, equitable, and sustainable. The vision for tomorrow is bright, and it is within our grasp. Now is the time to act, to innovate, and to unite. Together, we can turn this vision into reality. Thank you for joining us on this journey. The future awaits, and it is ours to shape. As we close this chapter, we stand at the precipice of a new era. The challenges we've faced have been monumental, but they have also paved the way for unprecedented opportunities. Looking forward, it is essential to envision a future where North America not only survives, but thrives. Imagine a world where the borders between our nations are bridges of innovation and progress, where the collaborative spirit of our governments, businesses, and citizens fuels a renaissance of technological advancements and sustainable practices. Picture cities powered by clean energy, economies flourishing through green jobs, and communities united by a shared commitment to a better world. In this vision for tomorrow, education plays a pivotal role. By investing in the minds of the next generation, we ensure that our future leaders are equipped with the knowledge and skills to navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world. By fostering a culture of continuous learning and adaptability, we can turn challenges into opportunities and setbacks into comebacks. Moreover, the power of technology cannot be understated. From artificial intelligence to biotechnology, the innovations of today will be the cornerstones of tomorrow's prosperity. By embracing these advancements and integrating them into our societal framework, we can create a resilient and dynamic economy that benefits all. Lastly, let us not forget the importance of environmental stewardship. Our natural resources are finite, and their preservation is crucial for the sustainability of our future. By committing to practices that protect and rejuvenate our planet, we ensure that future generations inherit a world that is not only livable, but thriving. As we embark on this journey, let us carry forward the lessons of unity and collaboration. Let us be bold in our aspirations and steadfast in our commitments. Together we can build a future that is not only prosperous but also just, equitable, and sustainable. The vision for tomorrow is bright, and it is within our grasp. Now is the time to act, to innovate, and to unite. Together we can turn this vision into reality. Thank you for joining us on this journey. The future awaits, and it is ours to shape. As we transition into this new era, it's essential to reflect on the legacy of resilience that has brought us to this point. The history of North America is a testament to the enduring strength and determination of its people. From the pioneers who braved uncharted territories to the innovators who revolutionized industries, our journey has been marked by an unwavering spirit of perseverance. Consider the countless challenges we've overcome: economic recessions, geopolitical tensions, and environmental crises. Each obstacle has tested our resolve, but it has also fortified our unity and sharpened our ingenuity. This legacy of resilience is not just a relic of the past, it is a guiding beacon for the future. Imagine the stories that will be told of our time. Stories of communities coming together in the face of adversity, of leaders who dared to dream big and act boldly, and of everyday heroes whose small acts of kindness made a world of difference. These narratives will inspire future generations to rise above their challenges and to continue the journey of progress and innovation. In this new chapter, let us honor the legacy of those who came before us by building a future that reflects their values of hard work, compassion, and collaboration. Let us strive to create a society where every individual has the opportunity to thrive, where diversity is celebrated, and where the common good is prioritized. The path ahead may be uncharted, but it is not insurmountable. With the lessons of resilience as our foundation, and the vision of a united and prosperous North America as our guide, we can navigate the complexities of the future with confidence and purpose. As we move forward, let us remember that the strength of our nations lies not just in our economic power or technological advancements, but in our collective spirit and shared humanity. Together, we can build a legacy of resilience that will stand the test of time and pave the way for a brighter, more inclusive future for all. Thank you for being a part of this journey. The story of North America is still being written, and each one of us has a role to play in shaping its next chapter. Let's continue to forge ahead with hope, determination, and an unwavering belief in the power of unity.